You know what the fuck going on, man. It's big homie Mac, man. Big dog business, bitch. And we in here with 317 A&R turning locals into stars, bitch.
How y'all living? It's your boy Miles, D317 A&R. Who we got in the building with us today?
Rocking with your boy EA Huncho, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Eastside of that.
For sure. How everything going, bro?
Everything smooth, brother.
Yes, sir. I see you got a lot of good feedback from the album, man. What's that been like? How you feeling about that?
Man, it's just like everybody tapping in now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you've been on the east side, you know you done seen me, you feel me, you done ran into me or something like that. But it's like now on the music side, everybody really tapping in and trying to really work. But I'm fucking with it though. I'm all for the coming together and making this shit happen.
For sure. So, shoot, before we get into talking about you rapping in the album and shit like that, we just gonna get some current, some background information about you though.
No.
All right.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. So first, just tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Brightwood, east side of that, from Brightwood. You feel me? 23rd. My daddy, you know, it's tatted on me. But my daddy, you know, they from 23rd, and my mama, she lived on 25th and Brightwood type shit. So that's where like I had like the best of both sides of that shit. My mama, she was real on the strict side. So like when I be with her, it ain't too much we can get away with. You know what I'm saying? She was real strict when it come to grades and shit like that. And my pops, he was like totally opposite. He was a street dude. So when I'm with him, he let me run wild, do whatever I wanted to do, and we was clowning. So that's why I claimed 23rd, cause like that's where I jumped off the porch and was doing shit at.
For sure. So speaking on 23rd over there in Brightwood, like to speak on some challenges you faced growing up out there, like just how it was as a kid growing up in Brightwood.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm a 90s baby, so like it was fun. Like, you know what I'm saying, we ran wild, always outside. You know what I mean? Stealing from the stores and shit like that. We wasn't really into too much of nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? We really got a chance to run around and play and do shit like that. But I mean, I really started getting into shit when I moved away from that area. To be honest, like my mama moved us away from Brightwood when I was probably like 9 or 10, and we moved to the far east side. That's when I really got the, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was older now. So when I started rotating in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I started doing shit, you know what I mean?
So like, so you saying you moved to the far east side when you was older enough to, you know what I'm saying, understand what the fuck was going on out here.
Yeah.
Like, how was it once you got older out here? Like, did you have anybody older, like an OG to show you, you feel me, the ropes? Or was you just feeling like you was by yourself on some shit with you and your
Yeah, I'm keeping a buck with you. Like, I'm the oldest brother on my mama and daddy's side.
Yeah.
And like one of the biggest cousins, so I really didn't have a male figure to look up to coming up. You know what I'm saying? With my mama, she the reason that I'm so stand up and shit the way I am today. But nah, I ain't really had no OGs, bro. Like my OGs, my uncles, they was in prison. Like my great uncle, he got out of prison when I was a senior. So you feel me? My Uncle Donnie, yeah, I take that back. On my daddy's side, I did. But like on my mama's side, nah. But I live with my mama. You get what I'm saying? So like on my daddy's side, yeah, I did have male role models. You feel me? My Uncle Donnie, my Uncle T, my pops, you feel me? He was just in and out of prison a lot. But other than that, yeah, I did.
Alright, so did you have any musical influence growing up as far as like the reason why you even got behind the mic type shit?
For sure. Wayne, hands down. Like, you don't even gotta think about it type shit. Like,
that's the go-to you type shit?
Yeah, like I don't think nobody ever did this shit like Wayne did it. I don't think nobody gonna do it like Wayne did it. You feel me? Like,
nah, he
until a motherfucker go platinum in a week, I don't wanna do no talking. Like, you feel me? Drake can go platinum, they can go diamond 1,000 times, but do it in that time frame, bro, and then you can get in a conversation with Wayne, bro. Even when it comes to just pure lyricism.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, he's unmatched, bro, when it comes to that word playing, just his vocabulary.
Like, for sure.
That's a big part of music to me. I look at music like art, bro. I listen to all type of artists. You feel me?
Yeah, that's hard. So, what about like people that you had a personal relationship with? Like, was there anybody around you that was rapping before you, somebody older that put you on the music or anything like that?
Nah, like nobody. Literally,
Nobody.
bro. Like I remember I was like 9 years old making little CDs because my nigga Rob. I don't know my nigga Rob. Damn, I forgot what his Instagram name is and shit. But forgot like my nigga Rob. You feel me? He really was tied into managers and shit. So he really knew how to get studio time and shit like that as a kid. So we was kids, bro. I be making songs and burning CDs for my family to hear and shit. Like nobody in my family was doing no music or nothing like this, bro.
Alright, so before you even got into making music back in your younger days, maybe like when you first moved over to the Far East Side or anything like that, was you doing anything else? Was you passionate about anything else?
Yeah, hell yeah. I used to draw my ass off. I could draw anything. Basketball. Drawing and basketball was like my two big things. Like, I remember like in elementary, I used to want to be an architect early. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to just be good at drawing. And then I used to have a love for houses. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I used to love to just ride through Geist and look at the mansions and shit. Because it was just fascinating to me.
Facts. So, do you remember when you made your first song? Like, recorded your first?
Facts, bro. I was like 9 years old. Yeah, I was with Rob, you feel me? And he's now I used to write songs, but actually like recording, I was 9 years old. My nigga Rob, he had a manager named Morris, and it was like this studio called White House Productions in Beach Grove or something like that. Long ass time ago, bro. This shit old. And he took me to record my first song, bro, in the studio. And it was like in a real deal studio, though. That was crazy. It's like my first time recording was in a real deal studio. It wasn't even like no, like the shit we do now. You feel me? Laptop, mic, shit like that. Nah, we was really in a real studio. And I remember I was nervous as fuck on everything. I remember I was nigga shitting bricks. I'm like, ain't no way. I thought I wanted to be a rapper. You feel me? And then I got in that studio and was scared as fuck. But once I did it and I got the words out, bro, motherfuckers was really fucking with it. They like, this little nigga 9 years old and he rapping like this. You feel me? I don't know. I gained a love for it then. I knew I was at least a little bit decent. You feel me? Just the way the adults used to react off of my bars and shit.
Yeah. So talk to me about like a valuable lesson you learned as far as just the music scene in Indianapolis, working with other artists, or just being a up and coming artist. What's something that you learned, a bump in the road that taught you something type shit?
I can't really say I done had too many bumps in the road when it comes to the music shit. Like,
but what about in life?
In
general,
life,
just coming up.
Now, just make the right decision. That's my biggest thing. I say, like, my bumps in the road is just making dumbass decisions and ending up in jail or ending up on house arrest and shit like that, because that shit deter you. It really is backwards. You know what I'm saying? You working so hard to achieve a goal, and then, you know what I'm saying, you do one wrong decision and that shit can set you back 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years. And make the right decisions, bro. Like, for real shit. Like, a lot of these young niggas, and ain't even just young niggas, I ain't just gonna put it on them. Like, a lot of people, period, you feel me, don't think before they act. And if you do, you know what I'm saying, you'll be in a better situation, for real. Like, a lot of shit we be thinking to do in the moment don't even be worth it in the long run.
I feel it. So, like, I seen you, speaking of like getting in trouble and shit, I seen you put it on Instagram, like you damn near had to take your video down type shit. Like, so what was you going through? Like, what made you want to take them bitches off?
To be honest, bro, like, I can't even really speak on too much because it's some family shit, but basically a month ago was calling my case manager telling that I got guns and drugs in the house and shit, and he called me like, hey, at first he called me like, I don't know what you got going on, but you need to clean it up if you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, I don't know. So 45 minutes go past and he called me again like, you got to be the craziest motherfucker I know. I'm like, what you mean? He like, you got all these videos with all these guns and
Damn, so he seen your shit.
Seen my shit, mind you. I done been on probation and shit since I've been, this on and off and shit, but I've been on since I was 18 years old. I've never let them know like I play with music or do music.
Yeah.
You feel me? So this is the first time that he hit me with some shit like that. I'm like, what you mean? He like, yeah, you got to be the crazy motherfucker. I know all these da-da-da. You need to go take that down there. You feel me? How you know? He like, somebody sent it, send me the link.
Damn.
So that's after I got that call. You feel me? I can't play. I got real smoke. Got too much time on my head to be playing like that. So
Damn.
I mean, you know, I gotta.
So are you able to talk about like why you in that position as far as being on the band and shit like that?
Yeah, shit's wrapped up. Yeah, in 2017 I caught like an armed robbery type shit. I was a young nigga, not thinking. I caught an armed robbery. I ended up doing like 6-7 months behind it, bonded out. But I fought that motherfucker for like a year or two. That was my first felony. You know what I'm saying? Really ain't have too much criminal history, so they ended up giving me like 6 years probation. I really shouldn't have signed that shit.
It's a long ass time.
Long ass time, bro. You feel me? I really shouldn't have signed that shit. He gave me something. He gave me something better than that, but me not knowing, I'm like, fuck it. I hear probation, I'll take that. You know what I mean? So signed that shit. What ended up happening? Yeah. So then fast forward, 2021. I ain't been in no trouble since that 2017 shit. I ended up catching a pistol case, bro. And at this point, nigga, I ain't even on no bullshit. I'm just, you know, we on the east side, bro. I'm around with that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Tripping. So, nigga, I ended up just getting bought with that. But at that point, I'm a serious violent felon. You feel me? So, it's a level 4 now. It's a different type of. So, yeah, I end up having to sit another 6-7 months about that. End up paying $6,500 for a lawyer. She ended up, you feel me, giving me a little house arrest plea, and the judge made the rest of my time for the robbery on probation on the band. So I got all this time on the band type shit right now.
So where was you sitting at?
What you mean?
You was in the county?
Yeah, I was in the county. You know
what was your experience like in that motherfucker? I heard it get hectic.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I done been in the county a couple times, so like I know it definitely get hectic in that motherfucker. What I will say, nigga, is the county now ain't like the county then. If you know, you know. Like now that motherfucker treacherous. Like I don't know about that new jail. I'm talking about right before they transferred it over to the new jail. You know what I mean? Where it was still County 1, CCA and shit. But I was in that motherfucker, and you know how to maneuver in that motherfucker, bro. It is what it is. Like I ain't no bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I ain't no, you feel me? I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I ain't going for no whole shit. I came in I left out how I came in. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't come out with no scars on me or none of that shit, nigga. I'm standing 10 toes, and anybody that done been in the county with me will vouch for that.
So what would you say like the disagreements and shit in there come from? Do it be coming from shit from the outside, or do it just be like niggas in that bitch just shitty, like testosterone, just
like it's definitely like niggas just be shitty, bro. Like you gotta think niggas in there facing 10 years and all type of shit, and we in here with men all day. Like you feel me? It's testosterone in one room all day, bro. It's bound to something. They know something gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's why they put us in them situations and shit, bro. They know we gonna try to kill each other. You feel me, about the pettiest shit, but it's just like, bro, I ain't gonna count on seeing motherfuckers in there get killed in that motherfucker, bro.
Damn.
Fake love, I don't need it. For your love, I be fiending, I need it. I'm a